Did you know after the Detroit game?
Yes. Because, again, I'm a guy that's emotional. I definitely after a playoff loss, I'm usually mad, upset. But after the game, bro, I was in such a good spirit, bro. I was proud how we fought. I felt like we didn't start the game off well as a defense, but
It's incredible.
didn't nobody quit. In my mind, bro, we was gonna win that game. I didn't think we was gonna lose that game at all. And the guy was playing hard to the last play. I was proud of him. And I knew it was not going to be my last game. So, just looking, Erica, the family was there. So I'm waving at the family in the suite up top. Just fans saying, yeah, I'm waving at the fans. I hug my D-line coach. I hug Cav, our Chapel guy. We walking off the field and I got smiles. I'm just absorbing, taking it all in, bro. And it's like, this the last time that, I'm going to have these shoulder pads hammering on and get the, experience walking off an NFL football field. I went to the locker room. I remember hugging Sean. He said, "That's it." He said, "Yeah." I said, "That's it." I remember walking in there, giving, embracing a lot of people, players, telling them how much I appreciate them. I remember taking my shoulder pads off for the last time. And that's when it really just like hit me. I'm like, damn, this is the last time I'm going to ever do this. And I remember getting on one knee, untying my spike, about to take my spike off, and I thought about like, this is the last time that I'm ever going like in the locker room, be unlacing my spike, taking it off. This is the last time. And my eyes start watering. I had to catch it real quick like this.
Not again.
Not again. I had to catch it real quick like this.
You caught the tear.
And I'm like this, and I'm like, you got to just let it absorb for a minute, wipe your eyes, and just taking it all in, man. So I knew it, and I took every last moment of it in, bro. And it was. I feel like I did it the right way, when I wanted to, and I'm just happy. I really am happy. So,
well, you should be, man. And I got a little. I told you I was doing the same thing just 30 seconds ago when Erica's walking across with your little dude, and I'm just watching you go through this stage of life. And like anybody who's in that D-line room, we're all just so proud of you because, we watched it from the beginning, and when I heard you retired, my text to you was nothing happened on accident.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean by that, because there's a lot of guys that had your talent, maybe not quite your talent, but they didn't have your work ethic. And the question that made you tear up was about your dad.
Yeah.
Why are they so inextricably linked, your work ethic and your dad, who you are and your dad?
Because he's the one that gave me the work ethic. He's the one that, as a 12-year-old kid that grew up lazy, was going through a little chubby stage. He's the one that, that grabbed me and took me down to the weight room. He's the one that I remember as a kid, all the motivational things he was saying to me and told me how everything was going to play out if I put the body of work in. He told me how my body was going to change if I put the work in. He told me the success I would have playing football, doing the work when nobody's watching. When everybody else is asleep, when everybody else is asleep, you working. So to see that everything come full circle, man, and it just started from a weight room right in the basement, just working on my dad. I just wanted to be strong because my dad was strong. I wanted to have muscles because my dad had muscles. So, and then he was in the room with us. He was right behind the camera, so it was a lot more emotional, man, to be able to.
Oh yeah, he was there.
Just tell my story, and him be there, and you think about you go back into the past, and you remember them moments, man, and it just kind of warm your heart up, and you know how emotions be. So, he obviously both of my parents played a huge role. My older brother, my older sister, my family members that played a huge role, but. As far as when it comes to work ethic and, the way I am, the way I was structured from how I was as a professional, I definitely would give that credit to my dad because, he always said, lifting weights ain't going to just change the way you look. And, it's going to change the way you carry yourself in your everyday life. Yeah. It really did, bro. It really did, and it's kind of like I'm addicted to working out. I still work out every single day now. I'm in the weight room every day. So
what's it look like now? What's the civilian workout look like for you?
It's pretty much the same. The only thing that's different is I'm not on the field with my trainer, Dwayne Brown. I told him I'm not running with no spikes. I'm not cutting. I'm not doing none of that no more. So you ain't got to worry about me hitting you up about that no more. So it's just strictly running. I mean, in the weight room, probably do some cardio, do some bike cardio, but that's it, bro. Every day doing something to just make me feel good because I like to look good, so.
One of the biggest things for me was, and I feel like it's not a negative, but to be afraid is okay. Be afraid of failure. Be afraid that somebody's outworking you. Be afraid that you're not going to be good enough. And I mean this as a compliment. You always seemed a healthy amount of insecure. Is that accurate?
What you mean when you say that? As far as
Afraid to fail, afraid somebody else is doing more than you.
well, yeah, that's 100% sure. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people, even early in my career, I always felt like I was always a hard worker, and I
Yeah.
started following people like AB when he was with the Steelers, his prime. And I feel like I have a good workout, and I'll be seeing his stuff, and I'm like, all right. And then he'll post something else for like a second workout that day. And like stuff like that, I'd be like, damn, I feel like he outworking me. It wasn't
Yeah.
just my position. I didn't want nobody to feel like they was outworking me. So I was like, sometimes I follow guys in the league that was having success that I just want to see what they was doing, how they was working, because if I felt like if I had a great workout, I feel good. I'm at the house, I'm done for the day. As
Yeah.
far as working out wise, I'm looking at they doing a second work. I'm like, oh, no, I gotta go do some more. So
Yeah.
you always find things that motivate you, bro, to push you, because like I tell people all the time, like when you make a name for yourself, you cannot allow yourself to be satisfied. You cannot allow yourself to be comfortable because
Right.
now your job get 10 times harder. Now you got multiple guys, teams trying to game plan and just stop one player and not allow you to do your job. So
Yeah.
if I was to let myself be satisfied with what I was doing or what I accomplished past years, then the future wouldn't be as what it is today. My mindset was always that year is over. Now I got to make a name for myself all over again. So that was my mindset, bro. Just to keep, if I felt like somebody's out working me, I got to do more. I got to do more. Always trying to find ways to do more until, I was able to accomplish everything that I wanted to accomplish in this game. And it's like, now it's like, okay, what's motivating you now? All right, let's try to get another Super Bowl ring. You try to get motivated by that, but when you accomplish everything, you get to feel every high, and you feel like, if you was to lead this game today, you'll be happy. And I was able to, do the things I was able to do in a short amount of time, and in 8 years, and just extra 2 years was just a blessing to trying to duplicate that again as far as winning another Super Bowl. Didn't do it, but I got to enjoy it, man. I got to. This last year was just having fun. I knew it was gonna be my last year, so I just took it all.
You knew
man.
coming in.
Just having fun, bro, and I just wanted to enjoy it like if I was a kid playing it like I was 12, 13 years old again. So